A lot happened yesterday. Yesterday was February 28th, the 4-month anniversary of Preston Lord's beating. He has certainly managed to have a huge impact on the community. Everyone is talking about teen violence, Gilbert Goons, Preston's death. All organizations, including police, school districts, local governments, and even state governments, are on alert that the East Valley is watching. There was a walk held last night before the Chandler School Board meeting. The Chandler School Board has come under fire for their handling of the situation. The Chandler Town Council has emerged as heroes and leaders by really doing basic things correct. The Chandler Vice Mayor announced a safety ordinance dedicated to Preston Lord. As far as I can tell, this is largely symbolic. There's no description of what this ordinance would do yet. The school board meeting came under fire because a child, an autistic child, got up and shared his story of being bullied, sexually abused, reaching out to schools for help, reaching out to police for help, and getting no help. Usually there is no response, but in this case, a Chandler School Board member responded, and she responded to dismiss him by saying, but it's true that all this happened in Gilbert, right? While that's true, this child, this autistic child who has been sexually and physically abused, was now dismissed by the school board. Unnecessary. Peoria school districts and Mesa school districts are opening their surveillance systems to the respective police, the Peoria police and the Mesa police. That makes a ton of sense. That will allow police officers, when there's an incident at a school, to see what's happening and where it's at. So if there's a school shooter somewhere, the cops actually know where they are. The community is getting increasingly irritated and agitated at the lack of movement by Maricopa County Attorney's Office and by Queen Creek Police Department, because the statements of the police chief have been lately to say, we knew exactly what happened within a week or two. We knew who did it. We've only gotten more corroboration that is the case. And the public is sitting here like, are you kidding me? You're telling us that you know who murdered Preston. You know why. And you're doing nothing. These children are still perhaps in school, sitting next to other students. The lack of clarity and communication on what is taking so long is starting to bubble up. And as the Arizona Republic continues to do their amazing work, unfolding more and more details, basically trying this case in public because you're taking too long, that's not good. So you've got anger and frustration on a lot of fronts. You've got anger and frustration that there's no justice for Preston, and you've got anger and frustration that what we're looking at is a systemic problem, not a one-time problem, not a Preston Lord problem. And we are neither addressing the systemic problems or the Preston Lord murder.